Minnesota Vikings at the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Vikings favored by 4.5. I don't know if that's going to move at all. Trevor Lawrence, the report today, he'd had a shoulder injury. The report today confirmed he's probably not playing.
Yeah.
They're talking about longer term.
Well, our friend Jay Gruden was reporting that he's going to have surgery and get shut down. And then he was
really
quote tweeted / called out by Ian Rappaport, who said, no, Jay, no surgery.
Interesting.
Sources say surgery for Trevor. Damn, get well, man. Hope sources are wrong, says Jay Gruden. And then Rap Sheet quote tweeted him and was like, yeah, no, not happening.
Jay getting attacked.
Just, fact checked live. Where is his tweet? Yeah, no surgery.
You think it's easy being a
being an insider,
yeah.
Right? You think it's easy just having sources reporting what they say. Rappaport quote tweets him, says, no surgery scheduled, Jay. There are several options, immediate and down the road. That's one of them. He's considered day-to-day with a left shoulder. But as he considers these options, Trevor Lawrence will likely not play Sunday. Mac Jones is the backup.
Man, I don't want to say I'm rooting for surgery, but if Jay's right, and then he quote dunks back,
that'd be great
on Rap Sheet.
I told you. Boom.
So I'm merely in that respect rooting for the Twitter chaos. I would rather watch Trevor Lawrence play football though and be back soon.
Yeah.
So Mac Jones takes over for the Jags, who aren't completely depleted, but only a little depleted on offense.
Mac Jones versus Flores.
Yeah. I'm just picturing a lot of chuck and ducks here. Jones does a lot of, not duck the throw, duck like your head.
So
Jones does a lot of chuck and duck under pressure. But he's a quick release, quick decision maker.
Yeah, that's the thing. Mac Jones has become something of a sort of meme of, disappointment, failure. It was a train wreck.
He shouldn't be. He was good.
It was a train wreck by the end in New England. On the other hand, he was good right out of the gate. And his strengths were, as you say, processing, accuracy, anticipation, quick reading of everything that's going on. He is the type of quarterback that I feel could be rehabilitated on the sideline reasonably well. And actually, this will be essentially the first time we see him for an extended period of time since it was awful and he got benched and he's now, done effectively as a starter. So whilst I think that Brian Flores' defense has generally been destroying quarterbacks this season, with a couple of exceptions, it's not an uninteresting matchup, seeing how Mac Jones combats that, because the best offenses against this defense have been get the ball out quick game, short stuff, schemed up plays. I don't want to say Mac Jones is a better schematic or stylistic quarterback to execute that game plan than Trevor Lawrence, because Lawrence is better as a quarterback, but he's not a bad quarterback to run that game plan with.
Yeah, I think Mac Jones ends up having a career as a pretty good backup here. That if he has to start 5 or 6 games, you can win some games.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely fell apart in New England.
This line, by the way,
a lot of things fell apart in New England. So.
Has moved massively. It's now 7 points.
It's up to 7. Okay, so that does change things.
Now, if you get in on the sleeper app with the Discord league, you get it at the low end. But we have to pick it at 7.
Sleeper. because it locked in on Tuesday.
Yeah, it locked in at 4.5.
So I might have a different pick, but I don't think so.
At 4.5, I'm definitely going Minnesota. 7 is more of a question.
Did I not make picks here? No, I didn't make anything yet. All right. What else was I going to say about? So the decision for the Jags is such an interesting. Remember in 2022, that was the year that they made the playoffs with Trevor Lawrence. They were 3-7 at one point in the year, and that's why when I mentioned the Jets have a path, and I forget who put out the stat, but in recent years, teams who were 3-6, there was like one team who made the playoffs each of the last few years. The Commanders did it in 2020, and the Jags did it in 22, and someone did it last year, and whatever. Forget who it was. That's probably the decision. Like if they lose this game, we might not see Trevor Lawrence for the rest of the year. If they're sitting here at 2-8, if they're 3-7, they're going to be like, oh, we were 3-7 in 22 and one out, or only lost one more game. Maybe we could do this thing.
Yeah, I guess.
That's just where some of the decision making comes to.
Yeah, tis the season now for those types of decisions, right? Like teams who are just about mathematically done, being like, is there a point in putting our starter back in non 100%?
So and then on the other side, Minnesota. We mentioned, look, Darnold played a nice game the other night. Had a couple bad decisions, but other than that, was really good. I think Minnesota is more dangerous now. T.J. Hawkinson being back.
Yep.
Just having him another week removed from being back. Lose the rust and all that stuff. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison had that incredible catch the other night. We're now at the point where if you stack up Minnesota's playmakers, are they the best in the league? Like they're top 3.
Wow.
But who's better?
I mean,
who's got a better group than Minnesota's playmakers right now? With all those guys healthy, they're up there. And I'm not putting you on the spot. You don't have to rank them. Normally you would say the Niners, but they're hurt. I mean, as far as receiver depth and Hawkinson and Josh Oliver as a 1-2 punch at tight end and Aaron Jones in the backfield, I mean, it's up there. And then you add that with Flores' defense. We'll see if they can, stay consistent in the second half and maybe not get figured out as much as they have in the past. Minnesota, I think I'm actually feeling better about them now than I did maybe even earlier in the year.
Well, I think last week sort of staved off that narrative at least for a bit, right? That the defense hasn't been figured out. It's not just collapsed. Teams haven't just got the answers to how to attack this now. They were back at their best. They really did get after Joe Flacco and the Colts. And that's significant, not just because they bounced back, but also because Flacco is an experienced quarterback that if there was a blueprint to just completely shut it down, Flacco should know what it is or should be able to follow that game plan. The fact that they were able to do that again is a good sign for them. This, of course, is also the Cam Robinson Revenge Bowl. Traded away from Jacksonville, cast aside, callously by the Jags, sent over to Minnesota. I will be kind of interested to see, Josh Hines Allen spent the last several years obviously practicing against Cam Robinson. Does he know how to just go after him? And I would say Hines Allen in abstract terms is a better player than Cam Robinson. Plus he's had the advantage of practicing against him for several years.
It's a good matchup to highlight there. Maybe they freed Cam Robinson to be on a playoff caliber team.
Yeah.
That's one way of looking at it. All right, man. Well, it's 7 now, so we'll make the pick at 7. Sleeper app will do it by whatever it locked in at.
Yeah, 4.5. 4.5, I'm definitely taking Minnesota. 7.
It's in Jacksonville.
I'm still taking the Vikings, but I hate it a lot more.
Yeah, I think I'll take Minnesota. I lost Harry's pick here. TBD on Harry. What did he have? I lost it. My guess is he took Minnesota. Yes, he did. And we'll see if he does it again. Put him down as Minnesota.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end of our video.
For more great content, click here to subscribe and here to watch another video. We'll see you again soon.